Hello and welcome to Lesson 17, pages 144 and 145. This is the song titled Distant Drums in our Level 1 book. And Distant Drums is still reviewing the notes A and B in our bass clef, which we've recently added. And there's actually C, D, and E in this song as well. But it's getting us used to using more notes in the bass staff along with our treble clef notes as we work on the grand staff together. Now, Distant Drums gives you a little bit less information than the previous songs, and I think the Meyerinck-Cole book is trying to test us a little bit on do we know which fingers should go on which with just a little bit of information. Okay, so let's do a quick review. We have our treble clef and bass clef. Remember, when we put that together, we call it the grand staff. This little symbol we don't talk about as much, just called the brace. It keeps our staffs together. And right here we have our time signature. So we're in 4/4 time. So 4 beats in every measure. And the bottom 4 means that a quarter note or a walk note equals 1 beat. So there needs to be at least 4 of those in each measure or something equal to that, like maybe 2 walk notes and a half note. That's 4 beats, and here's 4 walk notes. Okay, very good. Let's talk about the notes we need to play in this song in the hand position, because remember, the Meyerinck-Cole book's kind of really quizzing us here. There's no little cheat sheets for us up top or anything we can reference, so we'll work it out together, don't worry. Okay, so starting in the bass clef, remember it means left hand. It says finger number 2 goes on A, okay? Finger number 2, 1, 2, goes on A. A is the third white key under our group of 3 black keys. 1, 2, 3. There's A, okay? And now, where do we put the rest of our hand? Well, if finger 2 is on A, it means my thumb is on B. It means that over here, my third finger is on G, my fourth finger is on F, and my fifth finger is on E. I can get all that information just by knowing finger 2's here, because all I do is just place my other fingers on the keys next to it. Right, so this is where all my fingers should be in the left hand, and that's going to help us out later. But let's talk about the right hand now. So the right hand, our music says finger number 4 should be on E. Remember, E is the third white key under our group of 2 black keys. Here's my group of 2 black keys, 1, 2, 3, and I need finger 1, 2, 3, 4 on E. My right hand thumb, I'm going to leave off the piano because our B is in the bass clef in this song, okay? So I've got my right hand on C, D, and E, and F with my 4 fingers here. And my left hand, I've got all 5 fingers on the piano. That's how we're going to want to set up with this song. But really the notes we need to focus on are A, B, C, D, and E. Those 5 notes, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to play 4 of those notes in a row and say them out loud and go from right to left just like I am now. But we're going to try it much slower than that, okay? So say the notes out loud with me as we play them with the correct finger number, so it's going to help us when we play our song. 1, 2, say it with me. Starting with A. 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 Now let's move to B with our thumb in the left hand. B. 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 Finger 2 on middle C now. C. C in the right hand. C. C. Finger 3 in the right hand on D now. D. 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 And finger 4 finally in the right hand on E. 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 And E. Very good. Those are the notes that we're going to want to focus on for this song, okay? These 5 notes, but our other fingers are still on the piano. See how we grabbed all that information just from these first 2 numbers right here? It tells you a lot. Okay, so starting in the first line, we're going back and forth between A and E. So we play A, E, A for 2, and then A, E, A for 2. That's a little pattern. And we do C, C, D, C. I had a little pause there because I'm trying to see if doing more than 3 measures is going to help us. Let's do that. Let's do 4 measures at a time. So we're going to actually block it off right here. So we play A, E, A, E, A, and then we have C, C, D, C, and our first B happens. Remember, that's finger 1 in the left hand. I'll leave a little 1 there as a reminder. Finger 1 in the left hand. And then we have E, E as well. So don't let that B trip you up. So what we're going to do is let's get in our hand position, and we are going to say the notes out loud for the first 4 measures and not really worry too much about the rhythm. Let's do it together. 1, 2, here we go. Say it with me. A, E, and then down to an A for 2. We're not worried about the rhythms yet. A, E, and then down to an A for 2. Now we play a C with finger 2 in the right hand. C, C, then up to D with finger 3. D, C. Ooh, now measure 4. Say B with your thumb. B. Back to E, E for 2. Okay, there's the first half of our song. So let's try that nice and slowly together. 1, 2, here we go. Play A, E, A for 2. Measure 2. A, E, A for 2. Measure 3. C, C, D, C, B, E, E for 2, and off. Excellent work. And now we're going to do the next 4 measures. So we're going to play from measure 5 to the end of the song. And good news, measure 5 and 6 are the same thing as measures 1 and 2, that A, E, A, E, A, that pattern we already experienced. So very nice. Then moving to measure 7, pretty easy. All we play is C, C, B, B. And then let's look here at the end of our song. We have A and E played together 3 times in a row. And on the last one, we've got those 2 fermatas, meaning that we're going to hold those last notes until the sound goes away. Remember, a fermata definition is holding a note longer than its duration, which is just a fancy word for its length, so however many beats it's worth. But we'll just say we'll hold the notes until the sound goes away. All right, so let's say the notes out loud as we play through measures 5, 6, 7, and 8 for the extra practice. So hands back in position. Okay, here we go. Don't really worry about the rhythms. Just get used to which finger needs to play which note. 1, 2, measure 5, go. Play finger 2 left hand, A, up to finger 4 right hand, E, back to A for 2, same thing, A, then E, A. Now measure 7, play C, finger 2, C, now left hand finger 1, B, 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 and now we're going to play A and E together. That's finger 2 left hand, finger 4 right hand, together, together, and then together, and we would hold that until the sound is gone. All right, great work. Now let's try 5, 6, 7, and 8 at a steady beat. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Play A, E, A for 2. Again, A, E, A for 2. C, C, B, B. Now measure 8. Together, together, together. Keep holding that until the sound goes away. Very nice. Okay, and now let's go back to the very beginning of our song and try our first full performance of Distant Drums. Hands ready. 1, 2, here we go. Play. A, E, A for 2, A, E, A for 2, C, C, D, C, B, E, E for 2, measure 5, A, E, A for 2, again, A, E, A for 2, measure 7, C, C, B, B, now measure 8, together, together, and together. Keep holding until our sound is gone. Great work on completing distant drums, and I will see you on the next song.